We want to be a good housewife. We want to be a super mom. We want to be a super co-worker. We want to be super in everything we want to do. We make decisions not because they're costly, but we make decisions because they are right. Gone are the days where people used to think that when a patient dies, that is the destiny, so the patient has died. We are choosing the profession. Profession is not choosing us. Hi, I'm Dr. Manjula Anagani, a gynecologist, laparoscopic surgeon and a robotic surgeon. I'm the clinical director and HOD of Care Vatsalya, a group of women and child units in Care Hospitals, Hyderabad. Inquisitiveness. That is what made me do what I want to do. Whatever I'm thinking I'm able to do, my hand is lifting just because I want it to be lifted. So these questions which were unanswered was something which people told me that I will know only when I become a doctor. One, there is a lack of awareness which I had to spread. Second, the whole thing of the concept of getting a uterus removed just because they have a uterus. So this is something which made me take into a gynecology division. Now, why did I take gynecology even though I was interested in surgery per se? Because that's what I understood. First, for a doctor to get the patient, that is what is more important. Once the patient comes to us, that's when I can decide whether I want to do what I want to do and I can convince them. With everything we want to do, we are always in the double-edged sword. Olden days, this is my mother and grandmother's time, they had only one single job, that is being a good housewife, which is $1 billion work, okay? It's not going to be easy. They had to take care of all of us, cook for us, and then be happy in that. We never saw PCOS, that is polycystic ovarian disease, or stress-induced disorders in those days because they were clear about their job profile. In today's time, we want to do so many things. We want to be a good housewife, we want to be a super mom, we want to be a super co-worker, we want to be super in everything we want to do. So the stress we are taking, we are giving to ourselves, is leading to many lifestyle diseases, and the food which we are eating is leading to so many things. So understand it, that we don't have to be super in everything, but if we can get the things done. For example, you want to see that your house is going to be doing, take a good cook, she can do the cooking work. Select a good driver who can take a driving work. We don't have to do everything. So you want to be a good housewife, you can get things done in the right day so that the house runs properly. Then you can always give the job profile to people even in your job and see that you do your best, the job which we are made for. So understand what you're good at and segregate the work to the others and allocate them so that the work is being done. So I think if you do that, you can still do everything and be happy and see that the stress do not affect your future in health and every way you want to do. See, Navratri is very special to us because it's a one festival where woman is known for all the faculties and facility, what all she can do. For me, the brain is something which is very important. It's the intuitive. It gives you the what we can do, how we can do, and it is the mastermind behind everything. And the so many arms which we have, we want to do so many things, and we are multitaskers by birth. We can really do things parallelly, art of parallel thinking, trying to do a parent-teacher meeting, trying to see if my child is doing very well, trying to see if the cook is doing her work, trying to see if my work is being done properly, my assistants are doing the work, and am I being a good wife also. So when we are doing everything, all this which we are doing is something which Durga Mata is actually going to do. Saying that, we do not allow anybody to belittle us, look down upon us. That's what Kali actually does. So I think we have to amalgamate everything, work like multitasking, like everything, all the arms do. And I think for me, being in the health and being an obstetrician, the Navratri is like 9 months in the pregnancy where the baby grows every month with each unique quality, and at the end of 9 months, you give birth to a healthy baby. The same way the Navratri culminates in the Vijayadashami where we win against all the negativism which is surrounding by us. So woman per se is something who can achieve everything, and the victory of that is Navratri. Awards and recognition are very essential because that is something which is going to push us with more responsibilities and a sense of with responsibility comes that we are answerable to so many people and people are looking at us. So till that time, when we do the good, when we think out of the box and come up with solutions and trying to fix the round solution to the round problem rather than giving up what textbooks gave us, We do it without anything around us, no gun to the thing that people are watching, you better be careful. But with the rewards come, with everything what we do, we are answerable to the society in general, so that primum non nocere, which is our Hippocratic oath, means primarily do no harm. See, for me, what I feel is when we don't have to do just harm to be called as negligent. Doing things which we are not supposed to do, along with it doing half-hearted things, plus doing the substandard things also come under negligence. So when we talk, we become vocal, people are going to look up to us, we come up with solutions which is going to be for better outcome. So even when I got the Padmasree, it came out of blue, like everybody knows about it. It is something which hit me, because I always thought that these awards are given to somebody else. It is somebody out there, we will not be there. So when it came, then it came first, the time it took for me to sink took some time, and then the way people look up to us when we say something gave me the responsibility that it is my duty to give the awareness about every disease to the public, which we've been doing by running columns before and going and talking about it. Second is a preventive medicine, which I look at, this has given me an opportunity to talk about how people should be looking at the preventive and proactive healthcare rather than reactive healthcare. Means talking about the disease after we get it, to talking about the disease where before we get it, and understanding it and avoiding it. So this is something which the new perspective which these awards gave me. And yes, I am happy that I'm on the other side of receiving the accolades. I love books and I read a lot of books. In my childhood, we never had TV, we never had something where we could be diverted. So for us, knowing the world is by reading books. So, and my favorite author has always been Arthur Conan Doyle, because for me, being a surgeon, that's the same. I think the same thing culminates into doing things what you want. I need solutions for everything. So we have a challenge, we look at the challenge, what are the positive things, what are my positives, negatives to achieve it, and that's how I do it. So in one of the book where he says that there is so much in fiction, but in medicine, the facts are always outweigh the fiction. This is something which got me thinking. So when we do surgeries, we go with a provisional diagnosis, and when we enter, what we see is something different which we cannot even fathom. So this holds true even that. We think that we know the answers, but what we actually see is what we believe is something else which comes down. Second thing which helped me is that we make decisions not because they're costly, but we make decisions because they are right. So many times in my profession, we start making decisions for patient without even giving the right of choice to the patient. We think that patient cannot afford, why should I offer it to her? No. I think if the patient is given the right information, how good it is and how the outcomes is going to be, they will choose what is right rather than what is costly. So this has made my insight into the problem in a different way. And another thing which made a difference in my thing is what Judge Bernard Shaw has told. Gone are the days where people used to think that when a patient dies, that is the destiny, so the patient has died. But today is the time which is a litigant world, where even if the patient has a road traffic accident, patient did not die of road traffic accident, but because doctor did not treat the patient with road traffic accident. So the litigant world is a reality. So this again has changed the doctors from offensive treatment, means proactive treatment, to defensive treatment, where in the long run, some amount is going to affect the patient. So I think we need to balance between being proactive, sometimes it is for the good of the patient, being defensive when you look at the mob and see the reaction of the patient. I think all these things have helped me in the way I practice. First thing I want to tell all you girls out there who want to be a doctor is we are choosing the profession. Profession is not choosing us. So please do justice. Don't allow your dreams to be thwarted just because you have to do something for the family, for the society, I'm getting married, so I have to do 9-to-5 job. No. First understand what are your dreams. You want to do a 9-to-5 job, or you want to do something which your dream has been. So understand your dreams and try to see that your ill health or your whatever health or anything does not come in the way of your dreams. So upgrade yourself. Please take the new technology which is coming for the betterment of the healthcare and do it. And never is it going to be me, myself, me, myself. It is a teamwork. And always make a team and go together. You grow, allow your team to grow. These are few things which are important. But to be a master in something, you need to be trained properly. So select your mentor correctly and see that you are trained properly. And don't allow it to finish with you. So teach the next generation. These are few things I want to tell you. But there is something which I always strive to achieve, that is a good temperament. That is something which is human. It is human to get angry, it is human to have some weaknesses, but try to make it that you have a good temperament when you're actually treating the patient. That will take you to whichever heights you want to do. So finally, it is your attitude which is going to take you to your best altitude. So pursue your dreams.